So a few years ago, I was stuck in a cycle of stagnation. I was in a rut, you could say. Like every week, I'd work Monday through Friday, and then I'd get off Saturday and hang out with my girlfriend and my friends, and then repeat it all again Monday. And that was the cycle of my life, and I hated it after a while. I hated it more and more and more. And then finally, whenever me and this girl broke up and me and my friends started to grow a little bit more distant because I was working nights and not seeing them so much, then I realized, okay, now I'm free to start turning my life in another direction. I don't have to keep on living in this rut like I was living in. So, what is the purpose of life? I think it varies based on the person and their ability. But I think ultimately, this is religious, but I think ultimately the purpose of life is to serve God. And if you don't believe in God, whatever, if you're not religious, you could basically say, well, the purpose of life is to serve the highest good. I guess is a secular way you could say that. How do you do that? What does that look like in practice? You hear that, but what does that look like in practice? It's obvious if, you live in a dystopia, where there's wars and stuff going on and there's rampant oppression everywhere. Obviously, correcting that would be serving the highest good or be serving the will of God. But if you live in like modern America or modern Europe or wherever and everything's peaceful, it's not obvious what the purpose of life is because we're basically living in a utopia. No war going on in front of us, everybody's needs are met. So it makes it harder to find out what to do in the world. Well, I think if you want a practical thing you can do to find what your purpose in life is just to start small, fix things. Your purpose in life is to fix things. That's what humans do, especially male humans. We fix things. See what your problems are. Look at yourself. What are your problems? What about yourself don't you like? Do you vape, maybe? And you not like that? Do you, waste too much time scrolling on your phone or watching TV or Netflix? Maybe you don't like that. Do you like your job? Probably not. Are you happy with the amount of money you have? Probably not. Are you happy with your physical appearance? Are you muscular and lean? Probably not. Is your relationship life what you'd like it to be? Probably not. Is your friendship life what you'd like it to be? Probably not. Is your self-esteem what you'd like it to be? Probably not. So there you go. There you go. Thinking about the overall purpose of your life is too much for you at this point. That's beyond the scope right now. You need to focus on these other things first. And then I believe that living with purpose is an attitude of life, basically. You do that with the little things. And then your overall purpose in life will eventually be revealed to you. So get the little things right. Correct the sins in your life, no matter how hard it is. Your vices, your demons, fix them. Start turning negatives into positives. Start becoming the kind of person that you really want to be, even if it seems impossible or insurmountable. everything in your life and with yourself, not with the people around you, with you and yourself, that you see as a negative, make it a positive. You start doing that, and you do that well, and you do that for a long time, I believe that the overall purpose of life will be revealed to you for you. I think the people who never start taking care of the small details, I think they never fully achieve their purpose in life, their overall purpose. I think they get stuck in survival mode and they never get out of it. Because they never had self-control. They never developed self-control. They never approached life with the posture of purpose in every way. So I believe if you fix yourself and you make yourself as good as you can be and as perfect as you can possibly make yourself, you know, get your career right. And that might take a while. Get your body right. Get your relationship life right. And quit doing things that you feel are wrong that you do. And you will find your overall purpose, I believe. And some of these things you can work on simultaneously, some things you can't. But you'll discover that as you go along, basically.